Okay. Hello, 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 my lovely people of the Twitch world and YouTube world. This is C Gaming coming to you live. I'm sorry I haven't been around for the last couple days, but I was busy setting up a new game for myself and hopefully others as well if they join. This is my new FiveM server. It's called Lawless World, RP, where it's supposed to be realistic, DOJ space. You can do pretty much everything here. I mean, I do have cars in here already. You will see me trying to add some realistic cars eventually in here, if it lets me. Right now, you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. But there is a mechanic jobs, there's gains that you can make, there is finance that you can do on cars. Yes, they are the vanilla cars. As you can see, I am driving a vanilla Ford Crown Vic right now. I do have cars I need to add in, but I'm having a lot of difficulty with that right now, so hopefully soon I can figure that out and get them added in without having the finance go completely kabunk on me. But yeah, so there's that. I'll show you the PDM so you guys can see it does do financing. You can buy them outright. There's a ton of jobs available as well. So, and this is QB Core. So, give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be right back. Hey. What's up? She must be switching her headphones around.
Okay, there it goes.
But yeah, so as you guys can see, if you come to the car, hit Alt, and there's your mouse, and then you go finance vehicle. It is going to ask 10% down, so $1 million car, you know that's going to be at least $600,000 you're putting down for the car instantly. So I do have cheap cars in here. I do have expensive cars at the moment. And the more and more this economy builds, you know, things will change. So there is that. As well as, let me see, do I have the job center for you guys? I didn't even look. Should have a job center, hopefully at City Hall. If not, then you would basically go on my server, on my Discord server, and request certain jobs you want with your ID number, which is not hard to get. All you gotta do is think ID, and I'll be able to give you jobs. But you should also be able to go down to the trucking company, which should be over here, I believe. You get jobs there as well once I turn it on. I think that's what's going on right now is... Oh, here's city services. Let's go hit that real quick. So it's just down the street here. I believe it's this building? Yeah, it's right here. So you go over here, basically. I do have city services, so that's a good thing. So it should be easy for you guys to get jobs. Let me see here. I think it's him. Yeah, you just open him up. Employment. As you can see, you can do hot dog stands, trucker, taxi, garbage collector, tow truck, news reporter, and bus driver. But if you want to do, let's say, gangs, I will have a gang application for you guys to fill out. I will look it over. Boom. If I put, and you gotta have at least 4 members to start a gang. I will say that now. If you guys do decide to do a game, at least have 4 members. To do a game, if you want to open up a business, like a mechanic shop, please make sure you have a business idea so I can look it over, make sure you guys don't need an MLO. If you need me to get you an MLO, or if you have one in mind, let me know. Also inside that application, so I can prove it and see if I can get it for you. And like I said, I am working on getting the cars, guys. I do have them already in game. They're just not on the game list to be able to pull out. Because like I was saying, I was having issues with the financing department. If we didn't do financing, then I could just, hand it off to a dealership owner, and he could pull the cars out, sell them to you for the price that I posted for said vehicles. But of course, we would have to have somebody on who could be a dealer, and be able to sell you guys the cars. So right now, I do have just the vanilla cars in here. So that way you guys can, at least when you fly in, you can put some money down on a cheap car, get started, and go from there. She didn't beam me. Someone beamed me. And the gas stations do work. I hope. Yes. See, they're starting to work. So I did fix the gas stations. Let me get this closer because it's telling me a gas can. I don't want to buy a gas can from this fucking gas station. There we go. I might have to fix the meters, so that way you guys can stand basically next to the gas pump and actually act like you guys are pumping. I will hopefully eventually get a script for that. You guys can actually stand by the pump and actually see yourself pumping gas for real. I know there's one out there. Cars do take damage. I haven't tested the mechanic shops yet. Hopefully I can get somebody in to help me test those. That'd be nice. To give someone the job and figure out where the menus are and how they work. Because right now I could show you guys the jobs, but I have to actually go in and look at where the maps are and which mechanic shops actually are working, which ones need to be readjusted, and so on, so on, so on. Same with the games, But I'm just showing you guys the city. Yes, the HUD doesn't work either for some reason. I don't know why. The HUD ain't working. Because as you guys can see, it does pop up. I think it's got to deal with my map. I think the maps I use. So it might be a miscommunication in the map somewhere. Let me see here. So this map's working, but for some reason the mini map isn't. So I might have to activate the mini maps for you. The map folder. I have to look that up again. I had to get the mini map to work for you guys, and because all this should be, well, the oxygen thing I don't need, but the stress, the thirst, armor health, that would be nice. Show engine health. See, it was there, then it disappeared. So I gotta look into why that's disappearing on me. Why that's going invisible. I might have to turn things to true and hope to God that fixes that. So it's no longer invisible. So I think that's what's happening, is it's all invisible. So, but yeah, so this is where you guys would come for your jobs, as you saw. That's the truck job, garbage job. So there's definitely jobs for you guys to do in city if no one's around. You know, make your money. To become a police officer, like I said, there will be an application on my server, which for some reason today when I was loading in, the main screen didn't show it, but it is there. I'm going to fix that tonight. Hopefully we'll relaunch and I'll be there with an actual loading screen properly and all that. Let me show you guys the PD real quick. At least one of them that has stuff to go into. So this is Mission Row, as everyone knows, obviously. It won't let me store this because I pulled it out of thin air. I didn't pull it out of the garage like you normally would. The garage right now is having issues for some reason. Don't know why. Where is it? Am I... Because this is available vehicle. See, there's none available. If you go there, so... But there is a store. I don't know if the cars actually have a price on them or not. That's the problem. Which I can't really check for you guys to see if there's a price on the cars. Because, yeah, it doesn't want to share that info with me for some reason. So, there's that. Oh, just saw it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. So, yeah. So, these are your cars. You have police car 2. Which, if you don't have the money, it should say got insufficient funds. Because I think you do have to pay for these cars to come out of the garage. Like you would in ESX and stuff like that if you are economy based. But I could put those to 0. The cars, so you don't have to pay for them. I just gotta figure out where they're at. And see what the prices are on those. If you guys do come cops, your clock-in is right over here at the desk. So you would just come over here when you get the job, clock in, done. And then you can go back here and get your body armor, your guns, and all that good stuff. Right back here. As you can see, the armory, boom. This stuff I will put prices on eventually, so that way the economy can build. For some reason the phone ain't working. It was working a while back when I first started, and then all of a sudden it stopped. Like I gotta figure out what's going on here. Certain things stopped working, other things have been working, but you also got your own stash. Just by walking up to the gate here, and you got your stash. If you go back here as an officer, there is a clothing spot right here in front of the mirror, so you can do your clothing. So you can change your uniform or whatever. Like me for right now, I should change my uniform actually. I should actually be in uniform. So let's go ahead here and go clothing. There we go. I just had to change the camera view. You didn't pick up. Oh, lovely. It's not letting me change my clothes here, so we're going to have to actually go to an actual store. But yeah, so you should have clothes there, but for some reason it's not changing them. And here's an evidence stash, as you guys can see. So, no, I'm talking about earlier. So what you would do is, when you guys fill out a report, I do have a place for you guys to fill out your report. What you would do is you would put the report number in the slot. And that would, you know, let's say it's first report of the day, right? So you would hit 1, open. and you would put everything you took from the criminals there. And that's that stash. So. And it can go all, it could be whatever. But yeah, so if I hit 1, obviously it's going to open up stash 1, stash 2, stash 3. It's up to, I think, up to 1,000. So if we get 1,000 tickets in a day, guys, that's going to be hilarious for that many people. But I will tell you what to confiscate, what not to confiscate, obviously, as a cop. And then, hopefully, eventually, I would step down as your boss and just have fun. You know, it would be nice. You know, the owner having fun with everybody. Like, I would fuck around. Like, I would take one of these cop cars and just blast you. Kidding. But there is gains available. We could do cartels, we could do mafias, you know, whatever. There is that. There's also drugs in the city. There's weed, there's cocaine, heroin. I didn't look at all the drugs that are available right now, but I know there's weed. There's weed farms somewhere. I'm pretty sure there's a cocaine plant somewhere. And so on and so on. Like, I'm pretty sure the drugs are here. I just don't know where, because I'm not doing that side. But I would definitely help you guys, you know, get set up. Figure out where shit's at. If you guys have issues with something, you know, you'll let me know. Also, if your game wants to own a business, I will let you do that. As a, you know, because I know a lot of businesses are owned by gangs, mafias, whatnot. You know, we will definitely look into that. We will definitely get something going. Now, this is White Widow, which I would actually have to find a map for. You know, if you guys wanted to own that. You know, like I said, you know, do the homework, you know. Show me what you got. And if you guys help me put money towards said map, that's more to you. I would even give you permissions for said map if you did leave. You know, I'm not that type of guy who goes, oh, no. No, that's now mine. You know, unless I paid you back your percentage. And then it's a different story. To keep said map in my pocket. But yeah. So that is basically it. There is mechanic shops in the city, as you see. Now, it's supposed to be supposed to be right here, behind here. No. If I had the proper maps up, you know, this is supposed to be Benny's, or yeah, this is supposed to be Benny's. So, like, certain shops are supposed to be in the city. I just don't have them yet. Because I just started. So, eventually, as we grow as a community, I will, you know, do things for you if you do things for me. But to start off, you guys are basically getting the basics of the basics. Cops won't respond to calls very well, so you might have to put out a filler for said call, like actually dial 911 and actually say, hey, store alarm is going off, and we're supposed to have a dispatch that actually integrates that and puts the call out for us. So, does that. You know what I mean? Or if you have access to the Discord, make an announcement in the Discord. You know, hey, and the character say, hey, alarm's going off in city. And put the postal. That way, you know, we can actually get to the postal and do an RP. Eventually, I'll have Sonnen CAD back in here, and or I'll have a Sonnen CAD in here so you guys can not have to worry about that. Like the alarms will might go off, you know, stuff like that eventually. But just to start off, this is where we're at. Pillbox does work. We do have a working pillbox. You know, if you're in the medical field, this does work. Obviously not these doors, but upstairs does work. I've tested it. It does work. The mechanic shops, like I said, we do have a couple in city where there's supposed to be mechanics. I just don't know if the blips are where they're supposed to be or not, because I just don't know where they're at. But I have no problem coming around also if you guys put a ticket in for an admin, say, hey, car needs repair, can you please come fix it? I'll be more than happy to do that. Because I understand, you know, mechanics are having issues or whatever. Or there's no mechanics even in city at the time. And I'm in city, I'll be more than happy to come around and repair vehicles. Just know you guys are taking away from RP time. As well as, you know, mechanics pocket if they're in, you know, in city, because this is supposed to be one of the mechanic shops. Like, you should be able to go in here with your vehicle and get a repair done. I just don't know where the menu is. I actually was in the mechanic job last night and I was playing with this. I just never found it, unfortunately. So yeah. So yeah. But this is the server, guys. I also want to mention I do have HelloFresh as a sponsor momentarily. So if you guys do click anywhere with HelloFresh in my inventory, just know that I am being sponsored right now by them. And there's nothing wrong with them. You do get 2 meals per. So let's say you set up a meal. There's 2 servings per meal, meaning you and someone else, or if it's just you by yourself, you know, hey, you got leftovers. So there is that as well. I know you guys probably seen the commercials for them, all that, so I thought I'd let you know about them as well while I'm driving around. Just fucking around really is what I'm doing. In a police car. Alright, we're going to take this jump. Whee! Ooh! Ooh! That was fucked. The car got fucked. Look how bad that is. The car got fucked because that damn local didn't want to move. Alright, let me get in here and repair my vehicle real quick since I know there's no mechanics in city. I can do this real quick. Go to developer. Oh no, it's actually admin options, I think. No, vehicle. Yep, fixed vehicle. But yeah. There is a prison. We do have the prison going as well, guys. So if you want to be like the warden, I have no problem with that. You would just have to fill out the application for the cops first. Get through that training, and then if, let's say, you're still interested, no, we can talk about it, because that is a department head position. Same with chief of police and stuff like that. You guys will have to go through the ranks, you know, show me you want it, you know, talk to me on a daily basis, yada yada yada. You know, keep me in the loop of what you guys want to see in city, because the more you guys give me feedback, the more likely I'll be able to do something with it and hopefully make it into more than what it is. I want this city to grow. Oops, wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention there for a moment. But yeah, so that's how this is going to go. You know, it's a new city. You know, I just started over the last 2 days. I was playing with it, trying to get certain things to work, and you know, if you know how QB Core works, that's great. I'll take what you give me, you know, for info and stuff like that. Show me how to do things, you know, and all that. I would love that. If you guys can help me out, teach me things as well, I'm more than happy to learn. You know, if you're a true been at let's say you've done QB Core for 6-7 months, hey, I would love to learn from you. Because I'm just now starting QB Core and I'm kind of confused on a couple things, like how the cars work, how we can put more cars in the city with QB Cores, SQL and LUAs. You know, how the lists work, how we could get more cop cars in, uniforms in, you know, that kind of thing. Because a lot of things I'm just a little concerned with. And there's other things that I just have no idea what I'm doing. Like the HUD, for instance. If you know how to fix the HUD, let me know in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube, so I can learn on how to fix that, because I've already tried twice fixing it, and obviously, as you can see, it doesn't work. So I'd love to use QB Core's overall HUD than what I'm using for, you know, the gas and the damage and stuff like that. So, yeah. If you know how to do things, that's good. You know, I could always use that. Let me switch over real quick to my stream channel. Break real quick here. Go like this. Okay. Hey, you ain't supposed to do that. There we go. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. You know, I figured I'd show you guys this stream. You know, the server. It's called Lawless World. You can find it easily if you just type in LAW. It should pop up. There should be already a couple laws, or you can just type in Lawless, and it pops up easily that way too. But yeah, as you guys can see, you know, I do everything. I'm very easygoing. I'm not crazy about it. You know, if the server's down, just be patient with me, because I will have it back up. I'm probably just fixing something that I've thought about and thought I'd give it a try, or I looked up something and I'm like, hey, let me just see if this works. There is server rules also on my Discord channel, which if you follow me on Twitch, YouTube, it's already there. All you gotta do is click on it and join the Discord, and then go down FiveM, and there's your server rules right there. Learn them, live them, respect them. If you do not respect my rules, even if I'm not online and someone else, you know, reports you, just know it's instant ban if you do not follow my rules to the letter. Because just because it's a small server right now, you should actually try to follow the rules best you can. I know some rules you forget to follow, other rules, you know, you don't. But fail RP, fear RP, act like your life is actually in danger if someone's got a gun on you. You know, those things you want to try to do as much as possible. You know, and if you are a streamer and you want to help me stream this, I'm more than happy with that. Just like I said, get with me on Discord and we'll talk. I am also going to have a Tibex probably soon, where you guys can purchase, you know, money for me, stuff like that. Maybe even cars, because I do have a car pack, but then again, everyone has probably the same car pack. And then some. So yeah. But don't take my niceness for granted, guys, because I do have a mean side, and it does show its face every now and then. Especially if it's one of those nights where everything was going good, and then all of a sudden you decide to be a dick in RP. So yeah, keep that in mind. Ooh, almost got hit. I need gas, so I'm going to stop up here, hopefully. Hoping this gas station works. Okay, so I need to get the coordinates for this gas station put into the gas station list. Because obviously it doesn't work. So yeah, that's definitely one of the coordinates I'm going to have to do. So like I said, guys, you know, I gotta get all the coordinates for the gas station so that way we can get them in. So that's one thing I'll be working on. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, let me mute myself on the stream. Hello, viewer. So, guys, if you've been watching me, I'm sorry. I was fixing some things on the server. Oh, look. Legacy already added that onto the gas stations. Which is good. So that worked. So now this is actually a gas station I can pump at. Like, it does show it. I just don't know which one of these pumps works. So you might have to walk around a minute to test it, see which pump works, but this pump wasn't on the maps before until now. But I might have to restart the server, so that way these do work. So I'll be right back. So yeah, give me like 2 minutes. If you guys do watch this video, just fast forward like a minute or two, and you'll be good to go. Stop. Alright, let me go give her tea real quick. I'll be right back.